the heart of Johannesburg's art scene. On this day, it's the site of a new addition to the area's vibrancy, a 6-theatre cinema, something locals, including this guest, are excited about.
I feel that this is absolutely incredible. Newtown has long waited and waited for sophistication, for art, for all of this to happen. And I think it's going to bring a new different side and light to the city. We've been waiting for this.
This Newtown Junction cinema complex is the 6th Ster-Kinekor has opened this year. The 761-seater adds to the 45-year-old company's market share.
Ster-Kinekor owns 60 to 65% of the market, boasting almost 60 movie complexes with 63,000 seats in South Africa. And this new complex adds to that.
The target market for this audience is going to be quite varied. We're anticipating it being a hub. If you look at how this area is going to develop, it's going to be the hub of arts and culture. So we're expecting a spectrum across the market to come to this environment.
The issue of theatres and where they are situated is a contentious one. For instance, here in Soweto, one of the country's biggest communities, there is one cinema, Maponya Mall, on the edge of the township. Whereas the smaller Sandton and its surrounds has several cinema complexes in close proximity to one another, or, including Ster-Kinekor's recent movie houses, are in malls, something other players concur with.
Many years ago, we moved into Maponya. We moved into Promenade. We remained in the CBD throughout the conversion of the CBD. And this opportunity, while it does talk to the black consumer market, I think it's going to be a melting pot of how South Africans are going to start consuming the CBD again.
The challenge for the country's big film exhibitors like New Metro, now Times Media Films, as well as Ster-Kinekor, is accessing the huge potential that non-urban black communities present.
I think for us it's always been the approach of, like I said, following the shopping centre developments, so it was very easy and a little bit more risk-free for us to go in there and develop in those areas. Whereas if we were to jump into these other markets you talk about, we will be looking at sort of other concepts like standalone cinemas or outdoor screening cinemas or other concepts that have worked in other territories, other markets. But so it's a risk for us, and it's a risk we need to take if we want to continue to grow the market. The South African market has remained quite flat for the last sort of 5-6 years, with slight sort of peaks and troughs due to different sort of Hollywood content that's worked. But yeah, if we really want to take South Africa to the next level, we need to look at those markets as a cinema exhibitor, and we're fully aware of that, and it's something that we're looking at seriously.
The main players in exhibiting films, like Ster-Kinekor, acknowledge there's a need to grow the industry. But it's how this is done that is the issue. Though debatable and somewhat contentious, race and class play a factor, especially in a country like South Africa. But from today, the small Newtown community is going to the movies.